Hi everyone! Today I wanted to share with you how I make the powdered mix for my hot cup in the morning. So basically, instead of coffee, I make a mix that I use and I put into my coffee mug with some hot water and some non-dairy milk. So what I do is I combine these three ingredients here, which you see, including organic turmeric powder, organic cacao powder, and instant chicory root powder. All I do is I combine these three ingredients into a Ziploc bag or a container, and then I mix it up in the bag, and then I scoop a little bit each morning into my mug. This makes a really nice protein-rich, antioxidant-rich morning beverage that is really delicious, and it does have a slight bit of caffeine from the raw cacao powder, but you can also look online and learn about the caffeine in cacao powder versus roasted coffee. It's very different how your body processes it, and it's also much less caffeine per cup than coffee. So you don't have to do this for the Daniel fast, but I really like to have this drink in the morning instead of coffee, and I'm gonna show you how to prepare it. Okay, here's how you make this hot cacao drink mix really quickly. I like to make a big batch of this, and then I enjoy this throughout the month every morning. So all you do is in a bag or a container, but I find it's really easy to mix the mix in a Ziploc bag. Open it up like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna start with the chicory root powder. This is optional, but if you like the flavor of coffee, chicory root powder is a great substitute, and it doesn't have any caffeine, and it also has a lot of nutritional benefits too. So I do like to add this into my hot cacao drink mix. So I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of instant chicory root powder. I like to use this Anthony's brand. I'll put a link to my affiliate links to Amazon in the description below of where you can buy this online. Okay, so I just measure 1/2 cup of chicory root powder. Okay, and this is my favorite raw cacao powder. It's made by Z Natural Foods. I also buy this on Amazon, and I'll share my affiliate link below. This is an organic raw cacao powder. Surprisingly, cacao powder does contain protein, and which is part of the reason why I like to drink this in the morning. It also is packed with antioxidants and a lot of other nutritional benefits, including it has copper, which is really good for the skin, and just basically a lot of nutrition. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 cups of this raw cacao powder. This is gonna be the main ingredient in this hot drink mix. I have a 1/2 cup measure here, so I'm gonna do 6 times this. And I like to just buy this in bulk and then store it in my pantry, because not all of the cacao powders you can find online have a good protein content. This one has a fair amount of protein per serving, which is kind of one of the reasons why I like to drink this in the morning, to just kind of start my day off with a little cup that has protein in it. 1, 2. Oh, I hope I'm counting right. It's okay if I'm not. 3, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit. Then we'll add our next ingredient, which is organic turmeric powder. Okay, so turmeric powder is another really good ingredient. It's packed with antioxidants. It's good for anti-inflammation. So that's why I like to add it to my morning cup. It's kind of, sometimes it's got a pretty kind of strong flavor normally, so it's a little bit hard to get this into a lot of dishes while you're cooking. So I find that when I put it with the chocolate powder, it actually kind of, you can't really taste it very much. So that's why I like to add it into this recipe, so that I can get some turmeric every day into my diet. So I'm gonna do 1 cup of organic turmeric powder. Look at that color. Wow. This stuff really stains things, so just be careful. Don't get it on your clothes if you're concerned about stains on your clothes. Okay, and that's it. So that's basically how I make a big batch of my hot cacao drink for the morning in one recipe. 3 cups of organic cacao powder, 1/2 cup of instant chicory root powder, and then 1 cup of organic turmeric powder. And these are all kind of optional ingredients. If you want just something hot, you can just do organic cacao powder. You can optional, instant chicory root powder and the turmeric. But I really like to try and get these 3 ingredients into my diet. Okay, so we just made our hot beverage mix in our bag. We toss it around. See how it's nice and mixed? This is a lot of mix. So this will last me probably about a month. Okay, all I'm going to do is combine a heaping tablespoon of this mix into my cup, like this. I'm going to close that up so I don't spill it. Okay, I have some water boiling right here. Get my little oven mitt. Just pour a little bit of hot water in there. Okay, and give it a good mix. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, I'm just going to give it a little stir. Make sure there's no clumps in there. Okay, and then I like to use non-dairy milk for this. My favorite one is this organic soy milk or soy beverage from Trader Joe's. This one is unsweetened and it's made with organic soybeans and it's packed with protein. So that's why I like to drink soy milk in the morning instead of a lot of the other non-dairy beverages, because this one has 9 grams of protein in 1 cup. So I'm going to pour probably about a 1/2 cup into here. And that's going to give me right there about 4 or 5 grams of protein. And I'll show you, I'll turn the camera around again, but I'll show you it's really nice and creamy and really delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of how to make a hot beverage for the Daniel fast using organic cacao powder, turmeric, and instant chicory root. And I hope this inspires you to make something delicious for yourself in the morning as a nice warm beverage. All right, check out my links below with the recipe for this beverage, as well as visit dailyfoods.com for more Daniel fast tips and recipes. And be sure to subscribe to this video if you like what I'm sharing here. I'm going to be sharing a lot of videos, so make sure to subscribe so you can get them in your feed. All right, have a good day.